Yeah.
Would you have made the same choice he made, or do you think you would have made a different choice?
I'd have got my boy home.
Think so?
Yeah. I'd have got my boy home. I don't know how he felt. Because we never had that conversation yet.
I don't know, me neither.
So I can't speak on how he felt. I could just only speak on what I would have did. If I had a chance to get any of my homies out of jail, I don't care what I would have had to do.
But
I'd have got him out.
And
I would have got my boy out, no questions asked. Now let's talk about that statement. Because when Beanie Sigel said those words, he wasn't joking and he wasn't speaking in hypotheticals. He was talking about loyalty, money, power, in a moment that still follows hip-hop history to this day. This story isn't about internet rumors. This is Beanie Sigel on camera being asked directly about Jay-Z, about jail, about house arrest, and about a decision that involved tour money, schedules, responsibility, and freedom. And when the question got real, Beanie didn't hesitate. He said flat out, I'd have to get my boy home. And that's when things got real uncomfortable. Because what he's really saying is, if the roles were reversed, money wouldn't have mattered. Fame wouldn't have mattered. A tour wouldn't have mattered. He's saying he couldn't look his man in the face, shackled up and say, nah. And that puts Jay-Z's choice under a completely different light. Now I'm about to play this clip for y'all. But before I do, I just need y'all to like, leave y'all thoughts down below in the comment section, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
So, like, you know, that's a big thing online with the jail shit and you coming home with Hove and they saying, like, Hove didn't take responsibility. Looking back now, do you fault him for feeling that way? Like, if you take yourself out of that, out of being yourself in that situation and put yourself on the outside looking in, would you have made the same choice he made, or do you think you would have made a different choice?
I'd have got my boy home.
Think so?
Yeah. I'd have got my boy home. I don't know how he felt. Because we never had that conversation yet.
I don't know, me neither.
So I can't speak on how he felt. I could just only speak on what I would have did. If I had a chance to get any of my homies out of jail, I don't care what I would have had to do.
But
I'd have got him out.
In hindsight, like you said,
in hindsight,
looking back, he was reckless. See, that's like me co-signing on a car on a nigga who don't got a license or drive drunk all the time. Would you do that?
No, I wouldn't do that.
That's almost the same. It's like, come on, bro.
Nah,
you had a life. Like, think about it.
Nah.
When you came home from that time, right? Because that was the shooting. Solid. That was the shooting at the club, right? That case.
What shooting?
That's when the homie
That's
got
crazy.
that.
I say that. What shooting?
What shooting? Like, niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? That niggas outside shooting. But I'm saying that was the shooting at the club with your first case when you got locked up, when you went to the trial. Right?
So what was said is, if we allow him to come home,
you would take responsibility for this man.
Would you be responsible for his whereabouts? Meaning, would you give us all the documents that we need to know he's going to be in St. Louis this day, he's going to be in Missouri? They just wanted to know where he'd be able to give up the tour schedule.
See, I didn't know that. But my thing is, let me ask you a question. What I was saying on that note.
Let me finish answering.
Go ahead.
So, I couldn't look at my homie shackled, ankle to wrist, and look him in his face and say, nah. Because let's say if I would have came home and wilded out and shot somebody, nothing could have happened to Jack.
But you did.
No, I didn't.
You didn't shoot nobody, but you wilded out.
How?
Bro, you went back to jail.
Tax evasion.
No, that was after Rockefeller breakup, bro. Remember, you got caught with a gun or some ill shit like that when you was speeding on the run from the police and threw
That's
the gun.
all the same case. That's all the same. I had a state case for the gun. Then I had the.
But there was the shooting
The
case.
feds picked it up. No, I had attempted murder in the state.
Yes.
I had the gun and the feds at the same time.
That was all one case.
No, it was
So
two
after
different cases.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I remember I was there, my nigga.
check it
Like,
out.
you
Listen.
did come home and wild out. Nigga went on a high-speed chase with the law.
No.
That's when you made the song with Cam, Run It.
Listen, I caught attempted murder.
That's the first case,
And
yes.
I caught a gun case.
Yes.
Both of those cases was in the state. Both of them. I beat the gun case. I still had to go to court for the attempted murder. The feds picked up the gun case. It was
just running concurrent.
It was just run at the same
But
time.
it was two different cases.
So when the feds picked it up, I went to the federal courthouse. The feds, I was out on bail for the attempted murder. I was trying to get bail for the gun. So when they asked, would you be responsible for his whereabouts? Just letting us know where he gonna be at, tour schedule, this, that, and the third. Same shit.
You my brother.
No new case.
You my brother. I'm gonna be all the way honest. Me, a nigga.
You would've left me in jail.
Yeah, I'd have left
you ain't shit. You ain't shit. You would've left me.
Yo,
At least you hide.
This nigga gotta learn, man. Like, yo, this nigga keep going through all this shit, because you gotta think back.
It wasn't nothing new.
But let's take it back. Remember the incident in Baseline, cuz? Remember that? I don't want to get into detail, but all of that piles up to that decision.
Yeah.
You gotta remember that, bro. It ain't one thing that
Now,
leads to
you put
one
it that way?
decision. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What happened in Baseline?
you fucking turned this shit into Hiroshima. What do you mean what happened in Baseline?
Oh.
Nigga, you want me to run that? I don't want to bring up open old wounds, but if you want me
Nah,
to.
don't do that. Don't do that. But I
love
wasn't
my
wrong.
niggas. Yo, I wasn't there. Remember, I came and it was just blood on the wall. And I'm looking like, yo, what the fuck going on? It's blood everywhere. And you like, niggas think I'm playing. I say, yo, Beans, listen.
No.
I don't know what's going on, but y'all
You were
niggas
murdered.
get the fuck out of
I
here.
remember. You were murdered, Carl.
Yeah, no, we
Yo.
came up there.
Y'all, you was like, yo,
What the fuck going on in the stoop?
I don't think you should come back up to Baseline. He was like, yo, don't come back.
Yeah.
I'm like, what you mean? It was like, yo, don't come back up here.
Yo, listen, it was Tata's sister. Thais is the one who called me. She was like, yo, Bleak, you in the city? Because remember, I was the one who came to Baseline early in the morning. Y'all niggas used to be there vampire hours.
Yeah.
So she called me like, yo, Bleak, you in the city? I'm like, yo, I'm on my way to the city right now. And she was like, yo, please, whatever you do, get to the studio now. Beans in them up here, wildin'. So I said, what, they flipped on you? She was like, nah, but when you see, you gonna see.
Money will always test loyalty harder than words ever could. That's really what this whole conversation comes down to for me. Not who was right, not who was wrong, but how fast things change when business enters the room, especially in hip-hop, especially when tours, contracts, and real money are involved. Listening to Beanie Sigel speak, I didn't hear bitterness. I heard clarity. He wasn't attacking anybody. He was explaining his personal code, and I can respect that. At the same time, I understand how different the pressure feels when you're running an empire instead of moving like an artist. Both of these realities can exist without canceling each other out. Jay-Z's early 2000 tours and partnerships were generating millions of dollars per run. Missing dates could have triggered major contract penalties and long-term financial fallout. Now, that doesn't excuse anything, but it does explain the weight of that decision. For me, this conversation is bigger than Jay-Z or Beanie Sigel. It's about how loyalty gets defined at different levels of success. Some people lead with heart. Some people lead with structure. Neither one automatically makes you a villain, though. So let me ask y'all this. If you were in that position, would loyalty come before business no matter the cost? And do you think success makes decisions clearer, or does it make them harder? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section, and make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.